possum next to him, sorry.
I don't want to go to college anymore. Hi, Mr. Huicochea.
Hi, Hadley.
What subjects do you teach at school?
So I teach 2 different history classes. I have a college prep and an honors history class. And I also teach our video productions class called Foundry Focus.
You told me that your college experience wasn't that good.
It was not the most fantastic college experience ever. I was a working college student, so if you think about my experience, you know, on any given day, Monday through Thursday, wake up 6 in the morning for work. Usually off work by 3:30, first college class at 4.
Oh my gosh.
My last college class usually ending at 10. And then Monday through Thursday, I had a second job that I would drive to, and I'd work from 11 at night to 4 in the morning, loading and unloading big rigs. That was a fun job. And then I'd drive home. It'd usually take about 45 minutes to drive home. I'd get about an hour, 15 minutes of sleep, and then do it all over again. That's Monday through Thursday for me.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Working college students, you gotta make it work somehow. Gotta pay for your books, gotta pay for your classes, gas to get to classes.
I don't want to go to college anymore.
Well, that's why you're just gonna be a lot smarter than I was, and you're gonna work hard. You're gonna get 1,000,000 scholarships, and they're gonna pay you basically to go to their college.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine.
Recording. I didn't know.
You're fine. You're fine.
Like,
You're good.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
That's fine.
Okay. So, what sports did you play, like in high school, or what?
I did not play sports in high school. I am a through and through band nerd. So I've been in band I was in band from like 5th grade through my senior year in high school. I did like 1 stint in choiring when I was in high school, just because I was recruited by our choir director. But one of the things I loved about my high school band director, A, he was awesome, but B, he was like incredibly organized, and his program was like this well-oiled machine. I loved being in his program. The choir director recruited me, and it was like the complete opposite of my band director, and so I didn't really care for that program, so I only stuck around for a semester.
Why did you choose to become a teacher in middle school?
So why did I choose to become a teacher? So I had an interesting road to college. Probably shouldn't, admit this to everybody. I didn't go to college straight out of high school just because, like, at my high school, I didn't go to the nicest high school in the world. All of my teachers, out of all my school teachers that I can think of, 0 told me I should go to college. 0. My high school counselor, hurry up and graduate and get a job. That's what I was geared towards in my high school experience, which is terrible, because all y'all should go to college. Every one of you should go to college. So I kind of did what my counselor told me to do. Graduated and got a full-time job. It's awful earning minimum wage. Don't do it. Get a better job. Go to college. Okay, I learned that the hard way. So, after, I realized, working 80 hours a week for minimum wage is awful. Went back to community college, and when I was working in community college, I actually got a job working for a school district. And I was a one-on-one aide for an autistic student named Saul. And for me, getting that job was just a great way of having a good set schedule. That way I can go to college in the evenings. Because I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And working with him and just seeing him grow every single day, watching him get those aha moments when he understood stuff, it was honestly the most rewarding thing ever. And after working with him for about 1.5 years, I started thinking, this is something I would absolutely love to do for the rest of my life. And thankfully, I still love it.
Wow. So then why did you choose to be a middle school teacher, out of high school or elementary?
So before coming to Tuffery, I actually taught at a private school. And this private school went from preschool to 8th grade. At that private school, I taught students preschool to 8th grade. I taught the entire school because I taught PE at that school, preschool to 8th grade, and I also taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade history. I also coached 12 sports teams at that school.
Oh.
I was their academic pentathlon coach. I was the athletic director. I was the choir teacher. I did a lot of stuff at that school. Over the summers, I taught at their high school. So I kind of got the full spectrum of students.
Oh.
Getting to, work with all age groups, and middle school's the best. hands down. Middle school students are awesome.
Go to high school next year.
I know you're not gonna be as awesome next year. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You're gonna be a high schooler by then, you know. I'm just saying.
Wow. Okay.
Just kidding.
Were you always interested in like filming or like video productions? Or something?
Actually, no. This is something like I started. So I'm a private school. I was also the video production teacher.
Wow.
But it was nothing like what we have here at Tuffery. At Tuffery, we have got like a pretty decked out studio. We have a really nice setup here. At that school, we had an iPad, a green screen cloth, and a very moldy book room. And when I say moldy, I mean like you could actually see the mold on the walls and on the ceilings. And we would drape the green screen cloth over the bookshelves. And because there was a bookshelf that went right down the middle of the room too, they would stand in front of the bookshelf. We would put the iPad in like the middle bookshelf, and the person recording would be on the opposite side of the bookshelf, like recording through the bookshelf, so we can actually, do that. It was definitely a lot less, technical at that school. But so when I came here to Tuffery, I actually applied to be the history teacher here. And on my resume, I happened to put that I, taught news broadcasting at my old school, and they're like, perfect! The history teacher who just left also did our video production class. Could you do that? I was like, of course I can. Absolutely, no problem.
You teach like cross country, the dance team. That's a lot of activities you teach at your school. Did you like teach like double that amount in the private school?
So at the private school, so preschool through 8th grade PE, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade history, we competed in academic pentathlons every year. So I coached our academic pentathlon team for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade for their history sections. And then I also was our school's athletic director. When I was at that school, I coached our middle school boys, middle school girls, elementary boys, and elementary school girls flag football teams. So I coached all 4 of the flag football teams. I coached our middle school boys and girls soccer teams and our co-ed elementary school soccer team. I coached the golf team. I coached the roller hockey team. I coached the street hockey team. I coached the middle school boys and girls basketball teams.
There were more?
There's probably more. There's a lot of different things that I coach at that school.
Okay.
I was the choir teacher at that school.
That's a lot.
Private schools, you have to wear a lot of hats. You gotta do a lot of different things, especially small private schools.
Would you like to say anything to our YouTube viewers? Or the students that you teach at school?
Be smarter than I was. Know that you can go to college. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you come from, you can go to college. 100%. You just need to want it enough.
Okay. Thank you for letting me interview you today. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
It's recording. I didn't know.
It's fine.
She's still recording.
I was recording and then I saw that.